Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and I am a 30-something beauty lover. I'm a stranger on the internet talking to you about beauty. That's what I am. Welcome back to my channel. That's my phone. I'm also so unprofessional. I don't set my phone. What you gonna do? All right, so today I am doing my 1 month update for my project pan, my 2019 project pan. I think this is technically a bit of a cheat. I feel like I've been using these products longer than a month, but I had to get onto some sort of regular filming schedule. Additionally, if you haven't watched my other video talking about mistakes I've already made in my project pan, one of the things I talked about was I didn't set up a way for myself to track my progress up until the beginning of this month. So I was just randomly using stuff. I have no idea if I was making any progress or not. So what I've done is, I saw this from Michelle or Christine Chang, but I'm sure other people have done this, is I have a notebook and now I have a list. I have a list of how many times I've used every product. And I actually just realized I forgot a product. Oopsie, give me a second. Happens when you don't store everything together. Okay, so let's talk about victories first, okay? The first one is this. This is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. And I finished this. I'm gonna have to keep looking down because like this is where my notes are. Oh, it's gross. It's gross, guys. So I finished this on February 23rd. I know it looks like there's some down here, but there's not. Like you can sign light all through there and it's really gross. But yeah, I love this product. I would definitely consider repurchasing it after I finish up all the rest of my foundations. But it is a fabulous travel foundation. Alright, butt product. The second one, I'm sorry, Kentucky allergies, is this Rimmel Super Curler 24-hour something. This is not good. I had such a mixed relationship with this product. At first I was like, it's not good, I don't like it. And then I put it in my project pan and it's just the force of using it time and time again. I was like, yeah, it's great. And then as soon as I finished it up, which I did, I know you're dying to know, on the 1st of March, as soon as I finished it up and started picking up another product, I was like, holy crap, this is garbage. It gives you neither volume, nor curl, nor length. All the things you want a mascara to do outside of maybe tinting your your eyelashes black. This is not going to do it and I don't recommend it. So, will not be repurchasing that thing. Alright, so I'm just going to go in order from here on out. This is the Rimmel. This is not a Rimmel. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I am down to, I've actually been keeping this flipped up like this on my desk, my vanity, and I have a cap full left. Like, this barely has any product at the bottom, so I'm definitely going to finish it up this month. I should have finished it up before this, but I've only worn it 7. I wore this 7 times since I started keeping track in March, and I probably have maybe another 3 or 4 uses of this. So I think this will be in my next updates as they finish. All right, the Bare Minerals powder. I have only used this 1 time, so there's no progress on this. I feel like, because there's just, I don't know if you guys can see in there on the side there, there's so little product in here, and it takes so much product to use this up. It probably only has 2 or 3 uses in it, but I don't know if I'm in love with this product anymore, or maybe I just forgot how to apply it. But the one day I put it on, I just felt like it was super cakey and didn't look very good. So I'm not sure what to do with this. I mean, I'm definitely going to finish it up, and I really should finish it up by the next update, but I just didn't enjoy it so much that I'm like, oh, kind of dragging my feet about finishing it. But again, I only used it 1 time, and since I've been keeping track. Another thing I only used 1 time was this Diva Curl Melt into Moisture face mask, or hair mask, sorry. I am trying to get more into hair mask. I'm trying to transition to the curly girl, well, some variation of the curly girl method. But I really enjoyed this hair mask. It made my hair feel fantastic. And this is the matcha tea one, which, oh my God, it smells so good. It smells so good. So I'm using it once a week. Again, I've only used it one time, but I plan on doing it tonight when I wash my hair again. So just as a side note, I have washed my hair more than once a week, but I've only used this product one time. So I have no idea what kind of progress I have made. It still feels pretty full, but again, I've only used it one time. So not killing it on that one. The Cantu hair, haven't used it a single time. So basically what I'm telling you is a lot of these products in my project, I'm not really killing it on at the beginning. I feel like, I hope you'll see more progress as we go through. All right, the next one was the Rimmel Scandaleyes, which we've already covered. Another product I have not used very much is the single from the Balm, the Nude Dude. This shade in Flirty. I don't know if you can see. I mean, there is a dip in this, but I've only used it 3 times since I've been tracking, and so maybe a handful before that. So I'm not really making much progress on this. And I really need to prioritize it because it's getting, like, it's getting rough to work with. You can barely see that on my hand. You can barely see it on the eye. So I'm contemplating removing this from the project. I want to work with it for another month and see if I can maybe just use it as an all over light crease or light lid cover. I don't know. It's just really, I mean, you can see from the swatch, it's barely showing up. It's so light that I'm just kind of worried this product is really on its way out. We'll see. I'm going to take another month to think about it and try to use it more consistently because 3 times is hardly a go. All right, next, the Tarte Blush in Party. I used this one 6 times, but you can actually see an increase on the pan. So I had this part up here. We've got a little bit more down there. Like, look at my expanding pan. Expanded pan. So yeah, and mainly I use this in New York City. I took this on my New York City trip and used it there. But it's definitely, I feel like before the next one, if I can get a little more use in, it's getting super thin around these areas. So I'm hoping to see more visible progress next time. All right. After that, the Milani Blush. I used this one 8 times. I am never going to finish this blush. I mean, I didn't expect to see a noticeable amount of difference, but I mean, that's 8 times since I've been tracking it. But you can't see any difference on this. Like, nothing. There's no amount of progressing on this. You can see that I have flattened the dome, so there's really no product. And there's a bit of a dip right here. But oh my God, I don't actually know if people can pan blushes. I mean, I'm sure on Reddit, the super panners can, but this blush is going to be the death of me. The death of me. And I love it. It's beautiful, but oh my gosh, I have been, see that swatch? My light's a little bright. I've been using this a ton, and it's just too, there, maybe that's a little better. Yeah, you can see that a little better now. I'll turn down my light a little bit. This blush is going to be the death of me is what I'm telling you. Panning blushes, never again. I will never pan another blush because it's just kicking my booty. All right, the Chocolate Soleil I used 7 times since I've been keeping track. I don't know, there's still no pan, but there is a noticeable dip in the center. So I don't know how deep these little minis, well, like the deluxe minis go, but this product has been doing great. And see how pretty the Milani product shows up next to this blush. So I'm hoping the dip will turn into a pan, but if you watched my Mistakes I Made in Project Pan video, basically what the whole video is me being like, I had no idea it took so long to use products, which makes sense. I mean, if I use something 8 times and I immediately hit pan, I'd be pissed. But oh my god, these were all products that I thought I had a decent amount of use on before I started this project. And since I've been keeping track, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like there's no progress. Or there's a little bit of progress. You can definitely see a little bit of progress in the little Tarte blush. But everything else, I'm just like, good God. All right, the Tarte bronzer I have used 11 times. And this is where you will see the most noticeable pan, I think. Like I have expanded that pan quite a bit. And you can, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it is quite thin right here in the center too. So I'm gonna see how much progress I make in the next month. There we go. Sure. It's my pride and joy. Pride and joy. I'm a little worried if I keep up making this progress, which of course I want to, because I want to completely lose this product up. Here in the center, I'm afraid I'm just gonna end up with that Rimmel product, which means I need to repress this. But that scares me because I've never done that, and I'm sure there's some resource on the internet telling me how to do that, but I'm like, oh, I've never project pan before, so I've never had to worry about that before. So I'm like, I guess I need to maybe repress it. I don't know. If you have any good resources for that, please link them down below, because that whole process kind of intimidates me and scares me and seems really, yeah, just intimidating and scary. Okay, so Kat Von D Magic. I have used this. So I'm going to say that I've used this 4 times, but I have also recently started carrying my lipstick in my purse, in my scrub pocket, which I've never done before. I've never been a reapplier. I'm like, well, that's it. This is all we got. So this is how much we have left. I'm going to mark it after this so I have a way to track more progress, because I really don't know if I've made much progress. Since I've only worn it 4 times, I'm inclined to say no, but I still feel confident that I'm going to be able to finish this product up. There's like, how much? How long does it take to use up a lipstick? Don't look at me. I don't know. Girl, you know I don't know that. Never done that before. Speaking of products that I was like, oh, this will take less than a month. 2 months later, this is my Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray that I have used 10 times. And then I used the little mini. I'm not surprised I still have the mini. The mini I only used 4 times, but that was just on my New York City trip. So I've been focusing on this, and I keep like shaking. I'm like, why is there still product in there? Why is there still product in there? I wanted to be done with this by the end of this month. Can't really tell how much is in there. I have no depth perception, but I have a feeling that this is going to last me probably, I want to say a month, which probably means it'll be 2 months. So I don't know. We'll see. Both of those are still growing strong as far as I can tell. And the final product is the Victoria's Secret perfume, which I have worn 9 times. And I might mark this or something close to it, because I'm just not sure how to. I feel like this actually made some progress, because again, I only counted individual times that I wore it. I did not count if I resprayed it. So if I put it on in the morning and then I retouched it up before I went out in the afternoon, I didn't count that. So I feel like there's some more progress made. I feel more confident that I'm going to finish this up. I feel like that glare is not helping, but we'll see. Basically what I'm saying is, in terms of project pans, I am realizing how I'm acutely aware of what a new project panner I am, and how I have absolutely no idea how long it takes to use my products. Like, I'm completely clueless, which has made me intensely aware of how much makeup I have. Now, I've been really contemplating within myself, and I may make a video about this. I'm not sure if I'm quite ready to articulate my thoughts on it, but I am so much more aware of my collection, and I don't intend to go into low buy or a no buy, although I can understand how starting a project pan can lead someone to that, because you just become so aware of how long it takes to finish a product that you're like, why will I ever need all this makeup? I'm not there yet. I don't know if I will be there. I feel like it's okay if I am or I'm not. But this has been simultaneously super frustrating and super fun. I feel much more connected to my makeup, and I'm using things in totally different ways. Like that little Tarte bronzer, I'm using it in the eyelid, or like on the lids, you know, my face. I've been using it on my face. And then I've actually been bronzing. Probably doesn't look like it on here, but for me, this is a bronzy look, okay? But I probably hadn't bronzed in forever, which makes you wonder, like, why did you have all these bronzers? Because that's what beauty people do. They have bronzers, but I probably only bronze once a week. And now, because I want to use these products up, I'm like, ooh, let's do bronzer today. And so I feel like I'm actually spending more time on my makeup, more time invested in my makeup, enjoying my makeup. And so for that, I'm really grateful. But at the same time, I'm like, even though I finished up 2 products, it's my first update and I finished up 2 products. And I'm definitely going to finish up the other foundation before the end of, you know, before I film my next one. But the rest of this stuff, like I look at it and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm going to feel a ridiculous amount of pride in myself if I finish up. This is the big one. This bad boy right here, this is the big one. I just, it's like personal to me, you know what I mean? And I know that's silly, but using up this Milani blush, I'm just like, oh, gotta dig in, man. Has anybody ever done this one? I'm sure they have. It's only like 0.112 ounces. But if you have any advice for panning this particular blush, let me know. If you have any words of encouragement, please share them, because I definitely have felt I'm getting a lot of those projects, but I also feel a little bit intimidated, like I'm not going to reach my goals, which again, if I don't, who cares? I'm getting enjoyment out of it. But still, could use a little pep me up. Pick me up, I think that's the way normal people say it. But alright, I've rambled long enough. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really appreciate your support. And to all you women out there, fellas too, even though I don't think I'm really watching any guys, if you are a guy who does project pans, I'd love to watch your videos too. But to all the YouTubers out there who are publicly sharing your project pans, to all the Reddit people who are sharing your progress, thanks so much. For people like me, it's super inspirational, and on my first journey, I really value you and your contribution. So thank you all so much. Have a wonderful day. Be fabulous. Be you. Bye, guys.